Hey guys, as you can see, or maybe you can't, the sun is coming up behind me, and the reason I have stopped here is, guess why? I like to pick up a little sample of material, and I've kind of gotten addicted to this. And the first one was a couple of weeks ago, and I really almost wasn't going to film it because it was from a wash by my new property. But let me show you what I'm getting at here. I see, and this is not a wash, this is just where water has run off. And I think at some point, I usually go to the lowest section and I just scoop up a little material. A little trash here we'll take with us as our couple of decent sized rocks there. I don't grab much. As you can see, this is kind of that's a good representation of what might be here. I'm going to go upstream here just a little bit. Maybe this rock has actually captured something. I'm not going to process all this, but I'm going to classify it, and whoops, it's a little rocky here. Anyways, I'm going to classify this, and if I find anything when I pan it, I will extend this video and show you what we come up with. I have two more spots in mind this morning that I am prepared for, so I'll label my bucket, and hopefully we'll have more. Okay, here is target number 2. It looks like a dumping ground for old couches. We're just gonna look here. Not really sure what we're looking for though. Not sure if we want to go down there in a front-wheel drive car, but I wish there was some kind of a natural wash here, but I'm not seeing it. So we're going to grab a little material from over here. Maybe around one of these sage brushes. I wish I was looking at red dirt here, but I'm not. My old miner friend Mel told me, you ever find this sagebrush and there's red dirt, you should rake it back and take some samples because gold can collect there. Now, whether there's any truth to that, I don't know. So while we're here, I see a spot I like here. I'm trying to hold the camera, separate my bins here. This may be a complete bust, but we are in Arizona. And if you don't try, we know one thing. You'll never see. This is just a little, it's kind of hard to tell, just a little natural slope, and I think water could have possibly run down through here. So, all right, this is going to be bucket number 2, and we have one more target spot, which is actually a natural wash, and we'll get to that here in a few minutes. Okay guys, we are at our third and final target for this morning on the way to our ranch. This is a very small wash compared to the one I was at last week, where we actually found a little bit of gold. This is about 1.5 miles from the last area. As you can see, this actually was concreted in. This may not be our best. This may not be our best spot, but just on the outside chance, I'm going to find this rock. And we're going to go under it. Just, boy, pretty hard stuff. You never know what that rock could have trapped. I think that will determine if there's anything here, but it looks like this did have some concrete on it at one time. So anyways guys, we're going to take this back to our panning station. Boy, a lot of rock here, and see what we can find. As you can see, got miles of nothing here where I have relocated to. So guys, stand by, and hopefully we'll bring you some good news. Okay guys, back at corporate headquarters here, and this is from our first stop. And as you can see, we have classified. This is our under 10, under 20, under 30, and the small stuff. This is almost like a powder. Now, I've taken a pretty good magnifying glass to this, and I took it out in the sun just now, and I see a ton of sparkly stuff. I can actually see it right now. However, it's a good chance it's probably all pyrite and mica, but anyways, I'm going to start panning this stuff, and if we get anything, I will turn the camera on as we do a wash back on the pan and show you where we're at. Okay, kind of exciting, a lot of work, but if we get a little gold, it'll be all worthwhile. Stand by. Okay guys, target number 1, we found 2 little pieces of gold. The big one on top there was our plus 10 material, and this one here was, I think, our minus 10 or minus 20, but 2 pieces, both gold. And now this was only in 2 scoops of material, so it just goes to show you this was in just a little ditch on the side of the road here in Arizona. And will we go back and get a half a bucket? Probably so, but I wanted to show you that there was gold in there. So we're going to get on to target number 2 now. It takes a little while to pan this, and we'll see what happens. We classified it into 4 classifications, and the smallest stuff, below 20, below 30, below 40, yielded nothing basically. So anyways guys, back at you.